How are you guys doing? Okay, so this is great. This is amazing. I didn't know what to expect. I know, of course, everything is going to be perfection, but I did not know what to expect. And I'm loving the speakers so far. Congratulations to everyone who's here, who's wanting to do something. Those who are the presenting, I'm appalled. I'm just like, you know what, mental health, the beauty, all of this. I'm very excited about this. So I'm going to take it all the way back. I'm going to take it all the way back where, let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to share my screen first, right here, and put up my presentation. All right. I'm going to take it all the way back because, of course, we heard about beauty industry. We heard about mental health. We heard about education. But I'm going to take it back for those who don't even like, yes, you are familiar with AI, but it's like, okay, well, I don't know what to do. So I'm going to take it to the beginning stages so you can get started and know how to actually utilize it. So yes, my presentation is on CEO intelligence, how to build a business or businesses in 1 hour using AI. So good evening, everyone. My name is Toia Wallace. I am a revenue strategist for personal branding. I help entrepreneurs and professionals take ideas, skills, and experience and turn them into structured businesses. And today is simple. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you how AI can help you take an idea and turn it into real business foundation in about 60 minutes. Not theory, not inspiration, structure, and more importantly, execution. So let's begin. But before we dive into how entrepreneurs can use AI to build businesses faster, I want to briefly introduce myself and share my background. So I'm Toia Wallace, a 15-year entrepreneur, founder, and revenue strategist with experience building businesses across the healthcare, beauty, real estate, and entrepreneurship. I'm the founder and owner of J's Laboratories and Screening and the founder of Lab Founders University, where I have coached and mentored over 1,500 students on launching and building independent clinical successful laboratories. My entrepreneurial journey also includes Glow Beauty Aesthetics and After Hour Spa, as well as my work as a licensed Florida esthetician. I'm a licensed Florida esthetician, but as well as a licensed Florida realtor and international real estate agent. Throughout my journey, I've helped build and position 50 or more personal brands across multiple industries, helping entrepreneurs create stronger brand foundations, their visibility and revenue opportunities. What I've learned in being an entrepreneur, what I've learned through helping individuals and building businesses is that ideas are everywhere. But strategy, structure, and the right tools are what turn ideas into not just businesses, but profitable businesses. And that's why today the conversation around AI is so important because AI gives entrepreneurs the ability to create clarity and execute faster and build revenue generating businesses more efficiently. So let's talk about CEO intelligence. CEO intelligence is simple. It is the ability to take ideas and turn them into clarity, then structure, then execution. We go from idea, structure, and execution. That is the new advantage in business today. Not more information, but faster transformation. So let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you something real. How many of you have ever had a business idea you've never acted on? You could go ahead and raise your hand in the chat. Something you know you could work, whether it's a service, whether it's a product, whether it's a brand. You know, most people already have ideas. Like I'm a person of full of ideas. I call myself the idea bank. But I start. But when it comes to other individuals, they have ideas, but very few actually start. And it's not because they lack ideas, it is because they lack structure. And without structure, everyone, even powerful ideas stay stuck. So let's talk about the problem. Why most businesses never launch. Starting a business feels overwhelming. We all grew up in the era, I think we all did, grow up in the era where entrepreneurship was not a thing. Go to work, get a job so you can save, you can get your 401k, you can retire. Nothing is wrong with that. But we're in a different era now. Starting businesses feel overwhelming because everything feels required at once. It's not like you're going to clock in and you have a response to your job description and you just do that and you go home. No. When it comes to starting a business, you're everything, you're everyone. You're holding all positions. When with starting a new business, you have to have clarity, branding, offers, marketing, and even planning. And when everything feels important, nothing moves. So people stay in preparation mode instead of execution, and the idea never becomes real. So let's talk about the shift. Something has changed. AI entered. Okay. I'm going to say AI entered the chat. AI is here. Okay. AI entered the process. Before AI, we had ideas, it was confusion and delay. Now that AI is here, we have idea, structure, and action. AI did not replace entrepreneurs. It removed the blank page problem where we were stuck. The confusion of not knowing where to start, guess what? Now structure can be created instantly. So let's talk about the framework, the 1 hour framework, because remember, we are starting businesses in 60 minutes. There's gone are the days where it's taking us years and months and weeks to start a business. Here's the truth. A business is not complicated. It is 4 stages. Idea becomes clarity, clarity becomes an offer, offer becomes the brand, and brand becomes execution. That is the entire foundation. Everything else, it's noise. So let's talk about step one. Step one, it tells you 0 to about 15 minutes, right? Because we're using AI. So it could take you about 0 to 15 minutes. Step one is clarity, not branding, not content, clarity. What problem are you solving? Ask yourself these questions. Who are you solving it for? What direction is this business going? Most people rush through this step, but clarity is everything because once you are clear, everything else becomes easier. Step two, that could take you about 15 to 30 minutes. Clarity. Then step two, we're talking about clarity and going into offer. It comes to the offer because idea becomes clarity. So let's talk about that. Ideas don't create income, offers do. So you take what you know and turn it into something that someone is going to buy, whether it's a service, whether it's a product, whether it's a solution. And AI structure it in minutes instead of months. Like I said, gone are the days where it's taken us long to build a business, to start a business, to go from idea to clarity and being confused. We don't have to do that anymore. When it comes to AI, it helps you structure this thing in minutes instead of months. Let's talk about step three. Now we're within the 60-minute mark. Then you're going to build your brand because you go from offer to building your brand. This is where you move from idea to identity. What do you stand for? How do people experience you? What do you communicate? AI helps you structure, but your voice brings it to life because people don't buy ideas, they buy identity. We're going to talk about step four. Then comes execution. A simple 30-day plan. Now we don't have to think about how am I going to market this business? How am I going to launch this business? We don't have to do that. AI is here to help you. AI is your business partner. AI is your strategist. AI is your assistant. Oh, yeah, we on step four. I heard something. So I'm hearing myself echo. You're going to build your brand, and this is where you move from idea to identity. What do you stand for? How are people going to experience you? What are you going to communicate? Like I said, AI, people don't buy ideas. When it comes to AI, they buy identity. You have to know that. Execution, a simple 30-day plan, clear steps, simple direction, because ideas without execution stays as ideas. And execution is where businesses are born. So I'm going to give you guys a live example. With this live example, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go on to ChatGPT. Are you guys familiar with ChatGPT? I'm going to go ahead to ChatGPT And I'm going to go ahead and put a prompt in there because I want to do a live demonstration. So let me exit here. Let me go on my ChatGPT. And I actually have my prompt saved on a Word document, right? So I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to open up my ChatGPT. And then now that I'm on ChatGPT, I'm going to go ahead and put the prompt in it. And I want to show you guys something in real time because I don't want you to just understand this. I want you to see it happen. Let's say someone comes to me with this idea. Hey, Toya, I want to help professionals or help busy professionals improve productivity and reduce overwhelm. But I don't know what the business is yet. Most people will stop there. They're stuck at the idea stage. But now I want to show you what happens when we use AI as a strategy partner, a business partner, an assistant, not to replace thinking, but to organize thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and paste this right here. And it's saying, I want to act as a business. The prompt is, I want to act as a business strategist and help me build the foundation of a new business idea in real time. Here is the idea. Helping busy professionals improve productivity and reduce overwhelm. I want you to build this into a structured business concept using the following framework. Define the target audience in detail. Identify the core problem the audience is facing. Create a clear and compelling offer name. Design the offer structure. Suggest a simple brand name for this business. Write 3 content ideas I can use to market the business. Provide a simple 30-day launch strategy. Summarize everything into a clear business foundation, but keep it simple, structured, and actionable. Do not overcomplicate. So I'm going to go ahead. This is the prompt. It's a very detailed prompt because a lot of times we go ahead and use AI and we just give it basic prompt. No, speak to this thing. Tell them exactly what you want. Be strategic. Be very detailed so it can populate what you need. So I'm going to go ahead and submit. And in less than 10 seconds, guys, I call her Nova. She is here telling me what to do, how to do it, and all of that. Okay, so let me minimize my window so I can move this. So this is the results. It said, Nova said, I'll build this like a strategist would. Clear audience, clear problem, clear transformation, simple offer, and a simple launch. So this is what Nova provided. The business concept foundation, a detailed target audience, and it provided me the information for my primary audience.
She didn't.
Primary
Probably had
audience.
already started. It's so good. Toya is on right now.
Vanessa, I can hear you.
Hello, could somebody mute? Somebody needs to go on mute, please. I'm going to find you if I can. Okay.
It populated the primary audience, which is busy professionals, entrepreneurs, and high performing individuals who are overwhelmed or feeling overwhelmed by their responsibilities and struggle to stay organized. It talks about who they are, so it went detail, the age group, what type of professionals, whether they're managers, executive consultants. It talks about the problem, the issue that they have in balancing work life, home life, being a wife, all of those things. And then it brought it to the current reality and it tells you what you want. Then it brings you the core problem that they are facing. Then it provides you the offer name ideas. And it don't just say, okay, hey, I'm gonna just give you one and you can throw it out away. You can go with that. No, it gives you 1, 2, 3, sometimes 4. You could even ask them for 10 options and it provides you that, right? Here are some offer names because we asked, hey, also give me an offer name. Go with what makes sense to you or what you feel is aligning with what you want. So we have option 1, the productivity reset. We have option 2, the CEO time strategy. We have the focus framework. And it also breaks down what each of those offer name ideas position you as, right? So you can choose the better option. Then next, we go into the offer structure. Let's say this one, they selected the productivity reset based off of the prompt, the detailed prompt that was inserted into ChatGPT. Nova said, I'm going to give you 3 options, but I'm going to go with the best one that I think works and aligns with your brand and what you want to do. And Nova selected the productivity reset program. It provided the format and it broke it down into 1, 2, 3, 4 modules and gave you the deliverables, how you want to deliver this. So you have the option to do a productivity workbook, weekly planning templates, worksheet for auditing, focus planner, all those options. Gone are the days where we have to spend months, weeks, and years just to build a business. And then now we talk about brand names. Because let me tell you, nobody can tell me. I work with so many clients, and guess where they get stuck? They get stuck on their name. What should I name this? What should I name this business? I don't know. Guess what? We don't have to try to figure it out anymore. You don't have to try to figure it out. Once you have put in the prompt and make it very detailed, it's going to align with what it is that you want to do. Then we ask for a simple marketing, simple 30-day simple launch marketing plan, right? It provides the different marketing ideas. So now, if you do not have any experience in marketing, like what is that? I don't know. I just post on social media, right? You don't even have to try to figure that out. It Nova, that's what I call it, but ChatGPT AI is going to tell you this is how you need to market it. This is what's going to work in the era that we're in right now. And it will provide you more than one idea. So that way you don't have to feel stuck and not launch. Because the goal is to start and execute. Then now we have our launch strategy. So now you don't have to think about what am I going to post in week one? Okay, week two, what am I going to, I don't want to be repetitive. No, you don't have to figure that out because guess what? AI is figuring that out for you and helping you. Okay. Now the ending, the summary, it provides you the full business. So now you have your brand name, you have your mission, you have your audience, you have your problem, you have the solution, and you have your offer. And then guess what? It's even implementing what you should charge based off of what the market is, what your program is, all of that. So we don't have to, we don't have to try to figure it out on our own anymore. We don't have to. We don't have to try to figure it out. It's not about you trying to guess. The guessing games are over. Okay. I want you guys to notice we didn't start with a business plan. We started with an idea. AI turned it into a structure instantly. It defined the audience, it clarified the problem, and it shaped the offer. It built the brand direction and it mapped out your launch. What used to take hours, sometimes days, minutes, it doesn't matter. Not because the strategy is gone, but because structure is instant. So let me go back and get my presentation. No, not this. Hold on, let me move this from here and present. So that was the life example. And yes, so I want us to understand this. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. AI creates speed, but speed without research creates risk. Before launching, you need to validate these few things: your market demand, your customer needs, the competition. Trademark, is the name taken? You don't want to build a business and then guess what? At the end of it, you're ready to launch and you're like, oops, somebody have this name. You can't do anything. No, you got to go back to the drawing board. No, AI is there to help you, but you also have to do the research. So you have to validate marketing demand. You have to validate the customer needs, the competition, trademarks, industry requirements, and legal consideration because AI builds structure, but research protects the business. Use AI as your strategy partner. AI can help you move faster and it can give you structure. It also gives you clarity, but it cannot give you judgment. It cannot give you leadership. It cannot give you experience, and it definitely cannot give you execution. It needs human touch. AI provides possibilities, but will provide you will provide the decision. So this is what I want you guys to do. Here is a prompt, a startup prompt. I want y'all to screenshot this prompt. I'm gonna give you a few seconds. Screenshot this prompt. This is your starting point when you don't know what to build yet. Also, I want you guys to screenshot this framework. This is the 4-step framework. We're going from idea to clarity, clarity to offer, offer to brand, and brand to launch. This is going to be your repeatable system. 1 hour, 4 stages, a complete business foundation. Use AI as your business partner. So are you ready to build something real? I want you guys to use the brainstorm prompt that I had you guys screenshot in your first AI session and follow the framework by working through the 4 stages. Now, here's your next step. If you are building a personal brand and you need clarity on direction, on your direction, I want you guys to go ahead and show up strategically. I have the personal brand clarity audit for you. It's only $27. I'll go ahead and drop the link in the chat. That way you can just click on it. And of course, once we're done, you'll be able to have it open up in your browser. You can get started by doing that. You're going to click it, and this gives you your audit. You'll go through the entire document to see where you are in your business, and you'll be able to get the clarity you need to strengthen your brand foundation. But if you're in your startup phase of building a business and you need support turning your idea into a structured plan, I have the one-on-one Power Hour business assessment for you. I'll also drop that link in the chat so you can go ahead and book your session and we can focus on your business idea, your current stage, the next strategic steps needed to move forward. The goal is not just speed, the goal is clarity with direction because the right strategy helps you build with intention, make better decisions, and create a business foundation that can grow. Guys, I am so grateful for this opportunity. Lakeisha, I appreciate you because I'm telling you, like, although I knew AI, I did not, when it comes to ethics, risk, governance, we didn't have that. And I really appreciate you for this. Everyone, you do not need more time. What you need is better structure. And AI will give you that instantly. So build faster, lead smarter, and step into CEO intelligence. And I'll go ahead and drop the link in the chat